What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr. We got some good stuff to show you guys today. We have some really cool photo submissions. So man, it's some impressive stuff. And then we have some extra stuff that's submitted by you guys. And I have two figures that I wanted to show you guys today, and man, they are some phenomenal figures. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys what's going on. So hey, we got Steve in a bit of man. It is always cool to see you show up, man. I am so grateful for the fact that you are here. And first and foremost, and there's a lot of times, man, you show up early and be like, "Hey, y'all, I'm here." So, dude, thank you for joining it, and thank you to everyone else who is here. And we are so appreciative of you guys showing up and showing out in here. So grateful for you guys. So before we get into all the good stuff that we have showing on today, let me go ahead and give a shout out to the ones that that are helping to make all this possible. So let me go ahead and pull this guys up right now, because I mean they are just some phenomenal people. So first and foremost, want to give a shout out to Jazz Ink Dioramas. Man, if you guys haven't got in on some of this stuff now, you guys are really missing out, because there's some good quality stuff there, especially if you got 1/6 scale figures. If you like Batman, or really a lot of the DC stuff, they have some really cool things going on. So they have the diorama that they're taking for the Bat Cave, the Bat Computer, and it's got LED screens on there. And I mean, man, there's different versions of that you can get. So they're still taking pre-orders for that. They're also taking pre-orders for the Penguin figure, the Danny DeVito Penguin, and they're also still taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure. So again, there's like 3 different versions you can get. You can get the clean version, you can get the battle damage, or you can get both. And if you get both, there's a diorama set piece that you get along with it. So like I've said several times before, these guys are just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to just the quality of their product. So if you are into the Batman stuff, I would strongly recommend you get in on it, because you will not be disappointed. And the next one we want to give a shout out to, let me go ahead and pull these folks up again, because they are absolutely great. These are the sponsors of our Toytography Challenge. So head on over to Big Bad Toy Store. They have 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale, 1/18, 1/12. I mean, they have all kinds of stuff. I can't even really list all the things that I purchased from this company already, and they were so supportive of our Toytography Challenge. And so thank you so much to you guys for that. So definitely, if there's anything that you are looking for in your figure collection, they are definitely the ones to jump on and get some really cool stuff. Also, just want to let you guys know that the latest issue is still available. Let me go ahead and pull it up so you guys can see the cover for that. This is the cover for the new Toytography magazine that is currently out right now. So you guys do not want to miss that, because it has some really cool stuff in there, especially the things that we have from Vasco Toys, because he did a diorama specifically for the magazine. So it's just absolutely fantastic. And then Nutty Bacaz, man, I mean, that it was just a really cool time talking to Thomas, man. He gave just some really good information, and he has a very interesting story. So I would highly recommend that you guys pick up this issue, because he just had some really good information to share. Also, want to let you guys know, I just uploaded it, I believe today. I believe it was just uploaded today. But we have the new posing video that is up on YouTube right now. This time we are posing Moon Knight. So there's 3 different poses that I put him in, and I mean it's a cool figure. You wouldn't really expect the suit to really be as flexible as it is, because when you feel the material, you think that there's some restrictions there, which there are some, but you can get a lot of range of motion in that figure. And so it was really cool to pose him and everything. So yeah, so that new video is up right now, so you guys check it out. and we will probably be doing the vote for the next figure probably today. I believe we have the time to set that up so you guys can be able to see what the next category is. I will say this: um, the next thing we're going to discuss, the next topic that we're going to discuss in the posing video, is specifically working with figures that have moving eyes. Because there's a number of people that kind of have challenges with moving the eyes to help with the photo, and so we're going to give some tips on how to position the eyes in the direction that you want them to go and still look believable. So I'm going to be showing you guys like literally how to center the eyes and stuff like that to help you guys out. But in the midst of helping you guys learn how to position the eyes, we're still going to let you guys choose the figure, because I have multiple figures where you can move the eyes around. So I will be doing a combination of the two. I will be posing the figure, but also posing in a way to where you will be able to use the eyes to your advantage when it comes to that. So yeah, so there'll still be a figure vote, but the theme will be working with figures that have moving eyes. So that's going to be a fun topic with that. 60 pick, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for joining in. So glad to see you. So yeah, with that said, I got two new figures. One figure I just received today. It got delivered today. And then there was another figure that I received last week. So I'm gonna show both of you guys the figure that they got. They're both 1/6. So no 1/12 scale figures, but I did get some new stuff. So I will show you guys this. Oh, we got some new folks that are showing in. Mary. Hey Mary, hello. And who is Whistleberry Arts? Thank you. Hello. Good to see you guys. Glad you guys are here. So yeah, the two figures that I picked up, they're both named John. But yeah, they're both very, very unique figures. So I'll start off with the figure that I got today. And then I'll show you guys the figure that I got last week. Oh, Francisco, Argentina. Wow, man. Thank you. That is fantastic. I'm glad you guys are, because we got folks from Tokyo. I mean, it's great to see you guys from Canada, everything, man. It's fantastic. I'm so glad you guys are able to join in. And this is our way of connecting the globe through toy photography. That's fantastic. So the first figure that I got that just arrived earlier today is I received the new John Wick. So this is the one based off of John Wick 4. I already have the Kane figure, so I've been on box watch for a while with this guy, and he finally showed up today. So I've only had a few minutes with him, so I did pull him out. As you can see, he still got the plastic around the neck, so I just kind of pulled him out just to get ready for the video here. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be having some fun with this guy. I actually am planning to do a video later on specifically posing your figures with guns, whether it be handguns, rifles, whatever. There's definitely going to be some unique videos there. So this is a new guy I got today, and the other figure that I picked up that showed up last week, the other John, is, I mean, it says on the box the cowboy, but this figure is the Lim Toys John Marston. So as you can see, when you flip it open there, you can see the box art and all the stuff that he comes with. So I was messing around with this guy today. I'm actually planning on doing an unboxing with the guy. Now I've had him for a few days, so I've already done some modifications to this. But this is the figure here. This is the John Marston. Really cool looking figure, and I mean I've been waiting for this guy to show up for quite a while. What I did so far was I put in some extra shotgun shells because this figure only comes with one. So I had some extra shotgun shells, so I put it in the bandolier. And then also, this is not the hat that he comes with. There's another plastic hat that he comes with. But before this figure was even announced, I was trying to get my own John Marston figure made, and it was a slow process. So literally, the only thing I was able to make was or have done was the hat. So instead of a plastic hat, this is actually a genuine leather hat that I had made. So yeah, I'm super excited about getting this guy. But yeah, this is my other John figure I received, and I've already posed him a little bit. As a matter of fact, here's what I'll show you, because I took a couple of pictures with him right now. Let me see if I can pull up the photos that I took with Marston so far. I only did 3. I didn't do a whole lot of images or whatever, but this is one of the images that I took with him. I had like an extra diorama piece, so so I got just a few, just a little setup with him, and he comes with like a little plate of food. So I, posed him with the plate of food, and this is the actual hat that he comes with. So I posed him with that. I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and use the stock item that he comes with. And then this is the other figure. I posed him with the Arthur Morgan. He does come with an extra hair piece and a different coat based off of how he looked in the towards the other part of the game. For those of you who haven't played it, I'll just say this is just another part of the game. But I was trying to recreate the scene where he was handing over the hat. So yeah, so I got that one, and then the final one was his signature pose. So I was able to set that up with my lighting. I used it's funny that you mentioned that, Mary, because I have a light that puts a flame out, and you can adjust the colors. So the very same light that I use for the flame, I adjusted to the red, and then I got this red light coming out. So yeah, those are just my images that I've taken so far with the figure. So yeah, just messing around. New phone, okay. Nokia. Okay, cool, very cool. Well, hey, we'll see if we can cover some areas working with DSLR cameras and stuff like that, and working with phones, because yeah, it's there's so many different areas you can cover between using the phone and using DSLR. So yeah, we can we'll cover some of that extra stuff. As a matter of fact, we've covered that already in some of our other issues. But yeah, I think that's really cool. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. I was trying to do the best I can to try and recreate that famous, because they show an image of it as far as like the box art, and then they actually tried to do that scene in the second game. And I thought it was pretty cool. So I was like, it's such an iconic scene, so I'll go ahead and try and cover that. So oh hey, and we have Ram showing up, man. Hey, glad that you can be us. I know it's pretty early in the morning for you right now, so thanks for joining. And you came in just in time, dude, because we're actually getting ready to take a look at the photos right now. So we have some photo submissions that were submitted in the group, and so we're gonna take a look at these photos, and then I'm gonna offer my feedback to help you out and give you some ideas of what you can do with the images. And I gotta say, sometimes you guys submit these images and there's very little to say because you guys do such a good job with the photos. And like I said before, man, we've seen such vast improvements from the images, just from the few years that we've had the group going. We've been able to watch you guys literally evolve over the course of time. So that's it's just always a joy just to see you guys with your photo submissions and everything. So yeah. Oh, so you've been listening? Oh well, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's jump right into the first image, which I think, if I remember correctly, man, because I put these in before we started. Uh your image is actually the first. Yep, your image is the first one here. So this is our first image. Man, uh I like the improvement on it because, dude, I know that the way you mentioned before, you was having some struggles with trying to come up with the image, and I totally understand that. I totally get that. So I'm glad that you were able to kind of figure out what to do, and I think you did a good job, dude. So you changed it around to where you got the rock like right behind him, kind of knocking him over. So that's this I think is a really good shot. I think you did a good job with now portraying like, okay, the rock has made contact with the wing and kind of knocked him to the side, and you still had the flame coming off the shield from the first scene. So that's a nice touch on that as well. So man, really, really good. So you can, because that's kind of what'll happen. Like even if something like this is going on, the flames will still kind of be around, it wouldn't immediately go away. So good. That's a nice a good idea. Very good idea to keep that going on there. But yeah, your again, your lighting has been consistent with all the other images, and so you've done a really good job with keeping the consistency of it, and your depth of field is also good. So you can basically, because Mandalorian is um kind of in the background, even though he's the one throwing the rock, it still is good to have your depth of field to where you have them a little bit out of focus, because the main focus of where you want the viewer to look is where the rock has landed. So clearly we can still see it's him. It's not so blurred to where you can't tell who it is. And so literally you're telling the viewer that you want them to focus on things that are happening in the foreground. So man, this is definitely a good shot. Again, you're good with your lighting and everything. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Good job, sir. Good job on the shot. Okay. From the channel. Okay. Good. Very good. Yeah. And it totally works. It totally works. It's it's like I said, you're keeping your focus on Link, because he's the one being attacked. So you got the focus is there, but more importantly, the focus is what the thing that has happened next, which is him getting hit by the rock. So yeah, dude, good job. Definitely good job. Let's see our next image that we got here. This is Jay. Man, oh, dude, I tell you, it is always cool to see Jay's photos with here, because man, it's just he knows how to capture that realism with these images, and it just looks really, really, really good. I mean, this is just a fantastic shot, dude. I mean, literally, you have your lighting is really good. I mean, really, look, let's just show you guys. Let's show you guys right now, because I know some people are like, "Is this a real person?" So I'm gonna zoom in, and I can show you. You can see how this here, this is sculpted. You can see how that is all sculpted. So that's how you can tell, like, yeah, this is an actual figure. But it's amazing how you have to get in that close just to capture all the detail. Because if you look at it right here, it totally looks like it's a real person. So, and I mean the lighting is very subtle. Lighting is very good, man. This is a fantastic job on this nice soft light. So yeah, man, this is really cool. So yeah, there's really, again, it's like really nothing to mention about the image, because I mean everything is done right. You have everything done right on the shot, where your focus is right there on the character. It doesn't really matter what's happening on the background, which is why it's blurred. So yeah, this is a very, very good shot and absolutely fantastic. And the rooted hair just helps sells it. That's really all it is. And I'm just gonna say, it's like I mean, this work this photo allows you to appreciate the work of the sculptor. And that's really what this is all about. I mean, a lot of these toy photos that we take, uh, they are of someone else's work, but literally it's showing our appreciation for it. And the photos that we take are really just enhancing what this, fabulous sculptor has done. So man, it's just a fantastic shot, dude. Absolutely great job on everything. So it looks really good. And yes, Bram makes a good point. See, it's like literally the lighting and the shadows and everything, that's what adds to that realistic look to it, because the the lighting helps. This is why lighting is so very, very important, because the lighting will help sell the shot. He could have easily taken a photo and changed the light up, and you can look at this thing, and even though it's I mean, same figure, sculpted really well, but if you're bad lighting, you'd be like, something about that just looks off. It doesn't look like it's a real person, and it's because the lighting could mess that up. So yeah, dude, this is great job. Absolutely great job. Good job, Jay. So moving on to our next image here, man, I was I was looking forward to seeing this one. This is another image by Ken. I don't think I've ever seen Ken shoot Legos before. But man, this is a very nice shot. Lighting is good. Man, I want to say, I may be mistaken, but it looks like he put the Legos in a cheese grater. Because it totally looks like that's where it be, and he has a light shining through it. But it totally looks like, I'm almost positive that that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it's. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's a grater, and man, that is just really, really clever. He even added in like the little smoke coming from the gun and everything. So yeah, see, yep, there it is. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. So great job, kid, man. As That's really good use. Matter of fact, it's almost like what we mentioned before. It was like you got to take your shots and use a household item, and that's exactly what you did there, dude. So kid, man, good job, dude. This is really good. I mean, and your lighting is well done. So you got your light, from the back shining down on them, and so yeah, and it's again, these are just Legos, but you've posed them in a way to where it looks believable. It actually looks like, these characters are coming towards you. So yeah, this is good job, man. I really enjoy this shot. Nicely done. Nicely done. And your lighting is really good too. I also like the fact that even though you have the light different colors around here, you have your white light to enhance the colors of the figure. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before, but I personally do that. It's very rare that I will use different color lighting for my shot and not use a white light. Uh, I a lot of times will use a white light so that you can see the colors on the subject. And because sometimes I would want to see that, even if it's the setting is blue, or some crazy looking color, like I've done where same thing where it was like these reds and blues and things like that. I have added in a white light so that you can still see the details of the figure themselves, being surrounded by that light. So it's very subtle with it, but so yeah, this was he did the same thing, and I think Ken, you did a really good job, man. I think this is absolutely fantastic, and yes, see, I totally agree, totally agree. This is just really why we can appreciate toy photography from all areas, because someone out there will do something where they completely focus on one particular area of photography, and they will own it, and it will just look so good to where they'll, because they're spending the time with it, they'll approach it from a perspective that you would not expect to see. So yeah, man, good job, great lighting, your characters, your depth of field, you're fantastic, absolutely fantastic, great job, Ken. So yeah, let's move on to our next one. This is Kenneth. Man, okay, first of all, I have to say this. Uh, Lately, I have been seeing the photo submissions in our Facebook group, and I can only assume that maybe there was a accessories pack that was released recently where it's just nothing but blood and other stuff, because I'm like looking at some of the images that you guys have been submitting, and I'm like, oh my god, like whoa, like this is a little graphic here, but but is this, and I've only been seeing it only recently, so I'm assuming that maybe there was some kind of accessories pack or whatever that got recently released, and so now everyone's using it, because I've seen some people use some green stuff in there, and then or they have stuff spewing out of the mouths or something. That's just, but I'm looking at it, it's like, man, like we get the little a little graphic of it up in here with some of these accessory pieces. It's like, my goodness, you know. Oh, from Starclass Sub Zero. Oh, okay, for Sub Zero. All right. But then I've seen some other ones where I'm just like, man, what's going on over here? Y'all getting a little violent up in this this thing with all this stuff. So but okay, that makes sense. That makes sense to submit those things. But yeah, but it's still, this is still a good shot. And I love the detail in it. And yeah, gosh, it's graphic, but it's a well done shot. You have your nice lighting, and it's like, so I'm not sure. Did you do a diorama for this, or is this was the image? Let's look. I'm only asking because I'm looking at the fire, and I'm trying to see if that's from just an image that you added to it. Because I'm going to say, if it's an image that you did add to it, you did a good job on the lighting as far as matching the lighting with the foreground with the background. So okay. Okay, image. I see. Just color graded. Okay. Well, man, good job on it, cause dude, this is, you did a good job on your lighting. I would say it's a different tone, where you got more of a greenish color as far as the a lighter color in the background. But this is just my perspective from looking at it. I would say you still did good on it, because it's almost like you have the flames enhancing the colors of the green on the characters. So yeah, I would say it's still a pretty good match. I probably would have maybe made it a little bit darker around here, around his feet, um just slightly, especially like on this side, because this side is facing away from the flames, so it would be a little bit darker on here, and by this little piece separating a little bit, this would create a shadow right there. So this side makes sense, but this side would be slightly darker. But overall, I mean, that's a minor thing in comparison to the whole overall image. So yeah, I'm looking at Steve's comment right now. It's like, man, all I'm gonna say is I know how you feel, and I'm gonna leave that alone. that's, that's all I'm gonna say. I feel you. I totally feel you because yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna stay nice. I'm gonna stay nice. Anyway, yeah, this is a good this is a good image. Really well done, man. I like the lighting on it, and yeah, it's really cool how you match the lighting with what has happened right here with the flames on it. So yeah, dude, good job. Totally good job. Fantastic image. Nice, very nice job. Okay, so let's move on to our next one. Oh man, this is Mike. This is another one from Mike. Uh, this is I guess this was him trying to do the Alien Day, I think it was. So he submitted this image, and yeah, man, it's this is really really good. This is really good. I My guess is I mean, I know he used a blue light, but it looks like he possibly used a white light on it as well, just to I don't know, just kind of even to balance out the lighting on it. So yeah, this is definitely, man, this is a really good shot. I mean, the whole setup, the lighting, everything about it is really really good. And this is the thing, you have to be mindful of this kind of a figure like this, where the figure is dark. You need to have light show up in certain areas just to give the character definition. Because if you don't have your lighting in the right spot, you could lose a lot of detail in your image. So this is really good. This is really well done. He has the lighting going across the top here, and I would say that probably he has a light shining from this direction and the opposite. So it looks like he may have three different areas where he has a light. Either that, or you just have one light here and one light coming down from the top, shining down. But it's good as far as like highlighting the details of the figure. So yeah, this is definitely a good job, man. I totally appreciate it. Again, this is what we get, with you, the way you guys submit these photos. These are just there's really not much to say when it comes to this, because we have just seen you guys evolve. And so I would say, because you guys are evolving, do some more stuff to challenge yourself. And experiment, try some things that you haven't done. But yeah, this is one of those things where it's just like, gosh, man, you guys are just looking so good with your images, and the way you do it, your lighting and everything. This is just another example of doing that's like a really good job with the images. So that now brings me to my next thing. So last week you guys submitted your photos for Alien Day. This coming Sunday, if for those who don't know, uh, is May 4th. So I'm gonna make just an announcement for it in the group, so that to give you guys a heads up on it. But I want to see like some good Star Wars picks, okay, for the May the 4th celebration. And then we'll just put them in the next episode of Toytography Live. But yeah, just I mean everyone's already using it. But actually we can just do I'm gonna have to think of the hashtag to use for it, so we'll be able to find it. But yeah, I would say maybe do like May 4th toy photo or something like that, so we can be able to pick them out. Because I want to do a video for like regular photo submissions, but I also want to do a video that's just all Star Wars for May 4th theme. So yeah, submit your photos. We may actually, I don't know. We might be able to do a contest thing. I don't know. We have to we'll figure it out. I'm just throwing things out right now just to see, because it might be doable for that. We'll just wait and see. But yeah, submit your photos for the May the 4th, and we'll put them all together, and then the next episode of Toytography Live, we'll go ahead and show them in May 4 TTM. You know what? I like that. I like that. May 4 TTM. I just like feeding off of you guys. So good job. So you know what? I'm gonna throw that in. Thanks for submitting. Thanks for submitting. So May 4 TTM. We'll do that. May 4 TTM. And then we'll just use that hashtag. I'll make a graphic for it so everybody will know. But yeah, submit those images so we can be able to find your photo, and then we'll throw it in for the next submission, and we'll take a look at it. And yeah, because I know that there's some really cool figures, Star Wars figures that we could take a look at, and coupling that with the photos that you guys come up with, I know we can come up with some really cool May the 4th images. I'm gonna throw in some images myself for some May the 4th stuff, but yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. So now we're gonna take a look at these were photos that were submitted by you, our viewers. And we're not going to do any kind of photo critiques. We're just going to go through the photos and take a look at the submissions that you guys did, because there's still some really good submissions that you guys put in, and it was actually quite a bit. It was quite a bit number of photos that you guys submitted. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up so you guys can take a look, and we'll see the photos that you guys submitted this week. Let's get started. So, yo, man, I think that went too quick. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. No, we got to back that up. Hold on. Because that was the first image, good image right off the bat here. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one. And good job. Definitely had to give it that credit for that. This is another nice one too. I like this one. Yeah, nice little almost like they're doing a little race there. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is nice. This is cool. Isn't this supposed to be I can't remember the thing. Isn't it supposed to be like an Elektra Daredevil crossover? I can't quite remember. This is cool. I like this. Kind of like that. I've actually taken an image similar to that as well. Oh, this is nice. This is another nice one. And sometimes some of those figures, you can't even get them in those kind of poses. So it's really good. This is cool as well. Very nicely done. This reminds me, I got to finish up. I have a custom Daily Planet figure that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I might throw that in later on. Nice. Very nice. I think there's another one similar to this that they did that we're probably going to see later on. So, oh, hey, we got a message from Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Oh, okay. Nice, man. Nice. All right. Yeah, do you have a blessed day as well, man? Thank you for watching. Thank you. We appreciate it. Hey, this one right here. I don't know if you guys have seen the Hot Toys version of that. They kind of teased it a little bit for that Darth Revan. I'm kind of curious to see what it's gonna look like later on when they finally announce it, because I know they teased it. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna turn out. This is another nice one. Vampirella, this is nice. This was a cool Aliens Day photo as well. this was good, and I would actually be curious to see how that battle turns out. That'd be cool. So nice. Okay, nice Iron Man punch. All right, very clever Indiana Jones use of Indiana Jones. Very good. Devil May Cry. Very cool. I think they did a 1/3 scale figure of him. I haven't seen it lately, but I think they did one a while back. Oh, nice. Nice done. Nicely done. Really good Spider-Man pose. I wish they had a 1/6 scale figure that can crunch up like that, because that would be cool to see if we could do that. Oh, this is good too. Okay, nice Iron Man shot. Nice. Okay. I would be totally terrified if I saw Elmo, big giant Elmo, going down the street. Oh gosh, this is going. Oh, nice Superman shot. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. I like this one too. This would have been a nice May the 4th submission. This would be cool. You know, two of my favorite loves right there. Oh, Red Sonja. Okay. Very nicely done. Very good. Oh man, that's one figure I was just like, nah, I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass. But I've seen you guys take some good photos with him, so that's good. And okay, this is nice. Nicely done. I love outdoor shots, just using natural light. That's the thing I really like. Same here. This is another nice outdoor shot, done really well. This one I like too. This was good, man, and the expression on the face as well just really captures the moment. So good job with that. Good job. This is another good one. A nice use of smoke. This is really cool. This is another one with a really good lighting on it. Nice Alien Day shot. Very nicely done. Oh man, Spawn. I used to have a bunch of Spawn figures. I really don't have that many Spawn figures now, but I used to really collect a lot of Spawn stuff. Oh, that's another image from Frederick. Frederick, man, I'm gonna say, man, you another one, dude. You get pretty creative with the blood and stuff. She be throwing in with those things. Sometimes I look at Frederick shots and I'm like, dang man, you got a little violent up for these, like right here. Just look right here. It's like, dude, what's going on, man? It's like you letting out some frustrations or something. This is cool. This is cool. I like this. Very nicely done. Oh, that's another good shot. Really, really cool shot. This one, I don't know if this has been some separate images, but I think there's kind of a story with this one too. I can't remember the person who's submitting the photos of it, but they've been looking pretty good. And like shots like this, man, it's like, geez, man, that's really nicely done on the lighting. Really cool. And this is another nice one, another really good one on the lighting. Very nicely done. And this is a good shot. Nice dramatic shot. Really, it's like you pulling it right out of a scene from the film. So very nicely done. All right, Luke Cage, very nice. He's ready to finish him off. So okay, here's the other one. This is another nice one too. Really good lighting. Nicely done, man. Take it on Gators. All right. Very nice. This was another thing. I think this might be a combination of using both outdoor and a smoke effect on there. So that's really cool. Oh, see, there you go. Cut the dude in half now. It's like, all right. It's like, my goodness, y'all. My goodness. Okay, nicely done on the light. I like the orange colors. Are really cool. Nicely done. This is good too. I really like the shots with the lighting, like it's coming from the computer. Very nicely done. This is really good too. This is real. I mean, the lighting is really nice, and this is one where you can again position the eyes. So that's a nice done shot. This is a new one by Jesse. I recognize that work. Very nicely done. Man, this one is good too. This is very similar to the one we saw last week with Aquaman and Godzilla. So yeah, this is another nicely done. It's this one too. It's almost like go fetch, and he's about to throw that thing out the galaxy and have that thing go catch it. Man, so, very nicely done, guys. You guys did a good job. Like I said, it's always a joy to see the photo submissions that you guys have put in. It's always a treat to see your stuff. So yeah, so I was gonna say, just to reiterate again for those of you that are uh doing the May the 4th shots. So we'll use the I'll throw in, like I said, I'll throw in a graphic and using the hashtag for it. Also, I will say, uh I have we have a new video that I'm going to upload very soon, because uh I actually interviewed someone just recently who is a phenomenal toy poser, and I got a chance to talk to him the other day. And so he's going to be the first person that we're going to interview for the other part of our show, which is the Toytography Dynamics. And so just to give you an idea of what we do, we are going to have these interviews on the Toytography Dynamics show, where I'm going to interview someone, and while we're interviewing, we're actually going to have a figure that we're going to pose. Okay, so that's what we did just recently. We did this recent interview, and like I said, we'll upload to you guys later on. But he had a figure that he was posing, and I had a figure that I was posing, and we were just discussing tips and just trading tips that we could share with you guys. But while we were doing it, we were just kind of, just messing around it. And man, the poses he was coming up with, I was just like, dang, dude, I never thought about doing stuff like that. And the funny thing is, he was looking at poses I was doing. He was like, I think I'm gonna do that. So it was just a cool conversation all around. But yeah, it's gonna be an announcement very soon, because that video is almost done. So I really want to release the Toytography Dynamics shows more frequent than the Toytography Live. Toytography Live we do once a week, but if I can, I want to do Toytography Dynamics a whole lot more often. So yeah, so we're gonna have more interviews, and then also just I want to include you guys in on it as well, because you guys do good poses too, with which we've seen in some of the images. So there will be a Toytography Dynamics show that I'm going to do, where all I'm going to do is look at your poses that you guys create. So it's not going to be any kind of, you don't have to be fancy photography with it or whatever, because there's another side for that. So this one is specifically for posing, and help people give inspiration in their toy photography. But it's just going to be mainly about posing your figures. So we will, I'll put in, a separate hashtag for that, for you guys to submit photos just for posing. And then I will take a look at the photos, and then we'll put a little segment together, and then it'll be photo critiques that or posing critiques that I'll do, and it'll be just uploaded on our channel. So anytime you want to go back and reference any tips that I gave, or even if I have someone else on the show to also give their input on it, you can have like a permanent reference to look at, and for other people to look at and learn from as well. So yeah, so we it's just, again, just another way that we can again, just help everybody. But I know sometimes people submit photos, people submit work, and just over the course of time, people's work can kind of get lost in the shuffle. So by doing a show and uploading it to YouTube, you guys will be able to have like a catalog type thing where you can just look, see where it was. Okay, was that episode? That's where he critiqued my photo or whatever, and then I can pull from it, learn some stuff from it. So yeah, that'll be the easy reference guide for you guys to follow. So hey, do I have a cousin coming up in here? Hello. Thank you for the encouraging words. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do for you guys to help you guys out when it comes to learning how to do posing, because it's that's just another area of photography that we want to be able to use to help you guys out and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's gonna do it for today, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just so grateful for you guys. It's just absolutely fantastic to yeah, actually we will do lighting stuff on there. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because it's just sometimes when you got branches, you're putting out too many branches and it's hard to hold on without some extra help. So yeah, we will definitely do one that's specifically on lighting as well. So we're gonna try and cover all of that. But as of right now, it's just like I'm a man with many hats, trying to put all this stuff put on there. So I will do the best I can to try to cover all those areas to help you guys out as you guys are requesting. So we'll do what we can to cover those areas in addition to the magazine. So anything that we're not able to cover like live on the show, because really this show is just an extension of the magazine. So if there's anything you guys want to learn, stuff like that, we will write articles about it to where you guys can have a reference in the magazine. But when we do a show like this is where we can kind of elaborate a little bit more on the topic. So yeah, but we will get there. We'll definitely address it and just get it. So again, man, thank you guys for tuning in today. It's always appreciated to see you guys joining in and checking out the channel and everything. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, don't forget, I'm going to put some hashtags. If you're not part of the Facebook group, join the Toytography Magazine Facebook group because there's going to be more stuff we're going to discuss there in further detail, like the stuff I'm going to mention today. So they'll be on the lookout for those announcements coming today. And yeah, so we'll see you guys next week on the next episode of Toytography Live. Until then, stay inspired, and I will see you next week. Have a good one.